What's up, you guys? It's Bianca, and I'm actually here to film a makeup look for you guys. I'm kind of just going to show you what I do every day. I'm definitely not a makeup guru by any means, but I do enjoy doing makeup on myself. So I'm just going to show you what I do and the products that I use. And of course, if you have questions or any ideas for me, anything you want to see me try, questions, ideas, definitely comment that down below. And I hope you guys enjoy. So for starters, I always condition my lips. I use Burt's, and I do plan on using a liquid lipstick, matte one. So as you know, that definitely dries your lips out. So while I'm just doing my makeup, I have that on ready to go so that it's kind of soaking into my lips as I'm working. And I'm gonna pull my hair back. So I've already washed my face. I've moisturized it. That's definitely a key thing. So I have oily skin, but you're supposed to moisturize even if you have oily skin, because the production of oil is the lack of moisture. So your skin's overproducing, trying to moisturize your skin, therefore you're getting oily. So even though you think, well, I have oily skin, because this is what I used to think. If you have oily skin, oh, I don't need to moisturize because my skin's already going to get oily throughout the day. Well, moisturize and watch the difference from your makeup throughout the day. So yeah, I have a mirror here, so I'm going to be looking over to this side, and I will pull you in a little closer so that you can kind of see better. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I've already got my chapstick on, so I'm gonna pin back my bangs really quick because I don't want to get makeup in my hair if I don't need to. Yes, nitty gritty raw. So first thing I'm gonna do is put on some Shine Killer. This is the Shine Killer by NYX. I'm gonna put some of this on. So I'm going to take my Shine Killer and put that all over my face. Something else that she recommended, which I only have a little sample of and I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's supposed to be another good additive if you're going to be using matte finish foundation. So I'm going to take a little bit and try that with this. Okay, so next what I'm going to be using is, so I'm going to be using the Total Control Drop Foundation by NYX, and honestly pretty much everything I'm using right now is NYX, so it's really good stuff. So this is the Total Control Drop Foundation. I have the color Natural 7, and yeah, very fair skin, so it works really good for me, and I use the brush that came with that they recommended to go with it. So and I drop it directly on, and I do about 3 or 4 drops, and then I work this into one side. Now I'm gonna hit up the other side. If you put too much, just work it around your face. Ooh, ghost face killer. I know it looks crazy, but it's my color, I promise. It's gonna work out. And then I'm just gonna use whatever is on this. Oh, no, I got it on me. Darn. I got everywhere. I got it on my shirt. So yeah, bring it up to your forehead. I hit my lids and my eyebrows. A lot of people do their brows first, but I find that it's always better for me to just do that in a second. So now I'm going to go into my brows. Again, I use the NYX eyebrow powder. This is in Taupe Ash, and I use the darker color that comes with it. Clearly I've been using it a lot, but I use the one that's used. And I use the angled brush. This brush is old, you guys. So I pick some of it up, and then I do have a mirror because it helps me see better. I start on the outer corner, get that set, and then I work my way in. This is before I set with powder. I just find that if I set the powder on it while the foundation is still there, it dries and like locks in the color. And it locks in the powder. So this is just what works for me. And I go with my natural shape. I'm not trying to do the dramatic, super thick, like I just go with my natural brow shape. Okay, so that's those. Once I do that, I do take a Q-tip and I'll kind of just clean up any powder that might be sitting around it or something. So just go under, on top, and just clean up some of the powder. Okay, so that's that. That's my brows. So once I do that, I'm gonna go in with some concealer. Again, this is NYX, the HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. It's the light one, it's Fair, CW02 Fair. And I'm gonna put this under my eyes. I'm not gonna do the dramatic V. I just want like a really natural look, so I'm just gonna hit like right under the eye. And I found that it's easier for me to just go in with my finger versus a beauty blender or a sponge. I feel like it picks it up and it just messes it up. So I go in with my finger. Okay. Now to set this, I'm going to take the NYX color correcting powder. This is the banana powder. It's the banana shade, and I do use a sponge for this. This is just this is Real Techniques sponge, and it has a flat edge on it, as you can see there, and then it does have a pointed one, so it's pretty versatile. And I'm just going to take the powder and apply it generously under my eye. I'm going to let that bake while I do everything else. This will fall, so usually I do this over the sink. So yeah. Sorry, my camera cut off. So I'm just still going in with this powder and pressing it in. I'm not pulling it across the skin. I'm pressing it like so. Now I'm going to go in like with my actual, I set it with a powder. Some people do translucent. I prefer powder that's the cut, like I prefer using actual powder. The only thing is, this is the NYX one, the No Filter Sand Filtre powder. It's a shade lighter. I usually use the number light 5, but this is 4, so I don't have time to go exchange it. I'm just going to make it work. So I put this over the rest of my face. As you can see, it's too light, but it'll be okay. Take this up. I hit every area except where I have that banana powder sitting. Now I'm going to do my eyes. So for that, I'm going to set it with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This mug's been riding with me for years, so I put this on the lids to set it, and that way the shadow sticks better and comes up very potent. Be careful not to accidentally get it anywhere other than your lid because it's hard to get off, and once it's dry, you will have a nice spot just sitting there. So today I'm going for like a black smoky eye silver. So, and I'm just spitballing here. Like I definitely did not have any of this planned as to the look I want to do. I'm going to start off and take like a fluffy brush and I clean it from the last use, whatever. So I'm going to just take like a fluffy brush like so Nothing special. This one actually came with one of the Naked palettes. And this is the NYX Love Contours All little palette thing I have. And I'm going to take this shade right here in the middle here, and I'm going to put that on my lid as like my starting color right here. Always start light if you can, and then you can always deepen later. So I'm just going to start with this, and like I said, I don't have this plan. Half the time when I do my makeup, I do not have like a certain, I'm going to use this color and this color, I'm going to put this here. Like, I really just go with the flow. Whatever works, and whatever doesn't, then I find a way to cover it. So I put that there. Now I'm going to deepen it up a little bit. And they actually have a pretty nice dark color in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the flat side of this brush that came with it, and I'm going to use this color here, the one in the bottom right here. It's like a charcoal, not completely black, but it's dark. And I'm going to V this starting about there. And you're going to work this out. So if it starts a little dark, like I said, it's fine. And I'm going to place it and just kind of like a V out. And now I'm going to use this fluffy side and like blend it out. And I'm cutting that across in the, like this, right where my eyeball sits, kind of right over there. So that's that for now. I'm going to use what's left on the other side and do this side. So I'm just starting at the corner of my eye, like right here, and V'ing it out, more like a U. And I'm going to take it and blend it through. Take another fluffy brush that's clean, or just clean the one you have if you feel like your color is still too deep, and just take one that's clean with nothing on it and go in, and that'll pull some of it off. Okay, so we're starting off with that. Now I'm going to hit the actual lids. So I'm going to take another flat brush and from my Naked 2 palette, I'm going to grab the color, what's it called? Verve, V-E-R-V-E, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's this color right here, this one. I'm going to take that and I'm going to pack that on my lid. Pack it on my lid. And like I told you guys, I am not a professional by any means. This is what I do on myself, and it gets the job done. Okay. See? That's that. And then you can go as, you know, light with it, or just pack it on more and more and really make it intense. Okay. Now that I've said that, I'm thinking about doing a color just right under my brow. I might pop a little bit of just to kind of smoke it out, I might add a little bit of a brown on top of this black. That dims it a little and it smokes it, make it a little bit of a smokier eye. This is just a BH Cosmetics palette. I bought this like 6 years ago. And I'm thinking, let's try this. This is just like any nice brown color. I would show you, but like you really can barely really see it. I'm just gonna put that right over the top, nothing too heavy-handed. That's just gonna kill out some of that black. and smoke it a little bit more. And you can even, next time, like you can even like start with this color and carry it up a little higher. And that way you can see it under that. Okay. There we go. And then I'm also gonna do under the eye. So I take a small little brush, about that size. Sorry, I hope you can see that. It's really little. And I'm gonna do right here. So I'm just gonna take, not a black, this is like a deep plum color. Like I said, I don't plan this. So I'm just gonna take this deep plum color and start it from out here, bring it in. If you know you're gonna have like a certain color on, you can even try to just do a little pop of that color under here just to bring it out. My eyes are watering because the fan is blowing around my face. So I'm just gonna pull this in. I'm not gonna go all the way, I'm gonna stop right about where my eye color starts. So that's my shadow. Now that that is set, I'm just gonna leave my brow area alone. I don't really have a color that I feel okay putting right there, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. So this is what I have right now. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and dust off the under eye. So I'm just gonna use a big old brush. This is just a big fluffy brush and knock all this off lightly. And you should be taking off any fallout from your shadow too. But you see how it's lit up now? Now I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner. And I'm not gonna do like a dramatic wing. I'm just gonna, this is just a normal pencil black liner. And I do pull my lid a little, not like, but just enough to hold the lid in place. Start very, very close to your lash line. You can pull it out a little bit. Stop and look, make sure it's not too dramatic. It's good enough. And then carry it across. Where my eye sits, I just personally like the shape it gives my eye when it's a little thicker right there. I don't know about y'all, but I'm never able to make a match. I'm gonna try. See how that one's like up more? Whatever, just make it work. So I'm gonna act like I didn't see it. I need to sharpen this, but. So this one's a little thicker, but like I said, I really don't have time to care. So that's that. So that's the top line, and then for the bottom, I'm just gonna do a little bit right where I have that color. I'm not gonna pull it all the way into my tear duct. Now I need to sharpen this pencil. So that's that. I'm gonna go in with some mascara. This is the NYX Double Stacked Mascara. It's the base coat. It comes with the fibers, but those the fiber gets in my eyes and I just can't deal. So I'm not gonna do the fiber. I just use this base coat and it works good enough. So I look underneath, and since I'm doing lashes, I'm gonna just do a thin coat. I hope it's not blurry. I'm sorry if it is. And then of course underneath. Sorry. What helps me get my bottom lashes is like to kind of squint your eyes like that. It pulls your wet line out some, and your hair is not, you don't feel like you're getting so close to your eye. Now I'm gonna do the bronzer. So I'm actually gonna try something new with you guys. The NYX Wonder Stick. So one side is a concealer and the other side is a highlight. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the concealer and I'm gonna try. Now I tried this before and I just did not think I was doing it right or that it looked good, but we'll try it. So I'm gonna hit right here, and I've got chubby cheeks, so yeah, and I'm not gonna do too much. I'm gonna get my forehead and my nose. So I'm just gonna take a brush and work this out. Not so bad. Last time I must have just used too much. I don't know. But last time I tried this, it just did not work well. So of course I put it on my forehead and then I carry it down my temples to right under my cheek bones. Okay. And then to get my nose, I'm gonna take a brush, the fluffy brush that I only use to conceal my nose, contour my nose, not conceal, and blend out the harsh line. And if it's still too harsh, I'll go in with my fingers and really buff it out a little more. So that's just the cream. Now I do want to go in with a little bit of, I have the NYX matte bronzer in the color Light. Looks like this. I'm just going to take a little bit of this with this flat contour brush and just like dab it in there and just add a little, kind of set the cream. Use whatever excess on my forehead. And if you feel like your something's too dark, like I feel like my forehead's a little too, then I'll just go with the brush that I used with the powder earlier and take some, like lighten it up some. Lighten my nose a little too. Okay. Blend all that out. Now I am going to use a little bit of blush. Again, NYX. This is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Adorable something or another blush palette. And you get like a whole bunch of cool colors. I use this color here, right here in the corner. It reminds me of the color Cheeky from Too Faced. I don't think they make it anymore, I don't know, but it used to be my go-to. So the apples of those cheeks, pull it back a little. Last but not least are lashes. So I'm going to be using it's actually the YouTube Vlogger Series lashes. I got them from Walgreens. Okay, so can I get them out or not? So yeah, they look like this. They're really nice, really thick and full. And so yeah, I'm gonna put these on off camera because it's gonna take me too long. So I put my lashes on off camera because that was just too hard. You know, yeah, whatever. So the one thing I will recommend is I always put the glue on first, and then I let it sit for a minute and let the glue kind of dry. That way when you put it on, it actually sticks in one spot and you're not like slipping all over the place. It becomes tacky. And the glue that I use is the Duo Brush On Adhesive with vitamins. It's this one right here. Got this from Walgreens as well. And I like it because it has a brush tip on it. You can see it better right there. It has a brush tip on it, so you can just like brush it onto your lashes and call it a day. So I have my lashes on now. And I put my earrings on, obvi. So to complete the look, I'm gonna do a lip color. It's kind of like a gray, and it is the Honeymoon lip color in the NYX Lingerie line. It's the color Honeymoon. So, and I don't have a liner to match this, so I'm gonna have to be very, very careful when applying this. So I'm gonna use my little mirror down here. But it's such a pretty color. And I will say that these are definitely not like the butter ones, the NYX butter line. These are super dry, and that's why I started off with chapstick, because once it dries, it sets in. It's a good thing, it's bulletproof, but it's super dry. And with this color, I do have to do like a couple layers. It feels good when you're putting it on, but I know it dries. Like super. Alright, so that's that. And I'm going to show you guys a trick to keep it from getting on your teeth. So you just take a finger and you see all that comes out. That's not going to get on your teeth now. And I'll do it a couple times just to be just 100% sure. Okay, so that is that, you guys. That's pretty much all. I got a crease in my body now. That is pretty much all I do when I do my makeup. And so I don't always wear lashes. I actually rarely wear lashes, but for the sake of the video, I did want to slap some on to kind of complete the look. So this is it. Again, this is like a smoky, like black color, and then I use the gray lip just to kind of intensify it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you, like I said, if you have any more suggestions or anything else you would like me to try, let me know, and I'd be glad to try that out for you. Hopefully this was enlightening or at least entertaining for you guys. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you later. Bye.